Hey guys, what's up? Shin0555 here. Back, making another drawing video. It's Sunday, so we're back at it again. And this video we are drawing Tangled from the IDW Sonic comic book. So if you're unfamiliar, IDW is a comic book company. They make a Sonic comic, and this is one of the exclusive characters to that comic. And Tangle was requested by Shadow the Edgelord 64. Thank you so much for the request. I know you've been eagerly awaiting this one, so here it is. I hope you're happy. I hope by the end of the video you know how to draw Tangled. So yeah, other than that, get your pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright, so to get started here, what we're going to do is draw a nice, decent sized circle. Somewhere on that big should be alright. Maybe a little bit bigger. So we're going to draw a nice, decent sized circle. Keep it light, we're just sketching here. And then basically what we're going to get is kind of like a circle underneath, and we're going to kind of make it into like this kind of almost bean type shape. And then we're going to get a leg that goes straight down. Her shoe will be about here. And then this leg is going to go down but kind of bend a little bit. And then her shoe is going to be about here like this. We should have a elbow or shoulder right here. It's going to go down and over. We'll have a hand right about here. Another hand right about here. And then we can get her tail, which will just curve up to about here. So that's pretty much it for the gesture that you need. Very easy, nothing too crazy. But let's jump into her face. So her face isn't too bad. What we're going to do is draw on the crosshairs. They'd be something like this. And now what I like to start off doing is her nose. So her nose is going to be right about here. And just this little curve line, little U at the bottom. So something like that. You could shade this all in black. Very simple. And now what we're going to do is basically draw on a muzzle around her like nose. So we're going to draw a curved line. It's going to dip in, kind of go out, kind of round off and wrap around up here like this. And we're pretty much going to do the same thing on this side. Go over, kind of wrap around like that. And then we could draw in her eyes. So her eyes will go off this shape that we have here, and we're going to just draw a nice curved line that curves up and in like this. Make it a little bit bigger. And then kind of same thing on this side, up and over like that. So yeah, stick with the bigger line. So there are her eyes, and then we could also draw on her mouth too. So her mouth is just this little curved line that goes down like that. And now to finish off her eyes, what we're going to do is basically draw a line that hugs the line for this eye. So we're going to go up, hug it real close, like that. And then we're going to get a nice little spike that goes out here and here. And you could shade all this in if you want to. This is pretty much like her eyelashes. But you can make it nice and dark. I'll just do a quick job right here like that. Same thing on this side. Just kind of shade that in a little bit. Perfect. Like that. And then we could draw in her actual eyes, which are these big kind of U shapes. So we get one here like this. Then we get another one here like that. Actually, this one's a little thin. Make it a little bit thicker to match the other one. Just a tad. There we go, that looks good. And then once you got that down, you could draw in another kind of smaller oval in the middle, like that. And then a little circle right here for a light reflection, and then you could shade this part in as well, like that. And then what we can do is draw a nice curve line like this, kind of where the eyes are, but about there. And you can erase this middle portion, so she wouldn't have this portion, and it'd just be her eyes, so there's no connecting line. But once we got that down, what we could do is zoom out a little bit and kind of make her head a little bit more round. And we can kind of go off the line that we have for the eye, kind of extend the head out just a tad. Something like that. And now here we could draw in her kind of like cheek spikes. So you'll get one here and then another one right there like that. And then we'll get a series of 3 over here. So we're going to get 1, 2, and 3. It's going to go in. And then kind of following this line, we're going to start about here and draw a curved line going up. Kind of stop about there because we're going to draw in her ear now. And to do that, basically what we're going to do is draw kind of like this upside down triangle. Kind of goes out and then over like this. Then we're going to curve it in a little bit and then draw kind of like another triangle in here like that. And we'll get a curved line going in just like that. And I'll erase kind of the overlap here. So it's nice and clear. You can get a good read on it. Like that. And now we could draw in her hair. And her hair's pretty easy. Basically it's going to just be like these series of spikes that go off kind of like that. So to just draw it in, you just draw a nice big kind of curved line that goes up into a spike. And then you get like another one right here. And then you'd have them going in like different directions too. Actually, let's make this one go in a different direction. Let's have it curve in the other way. Like that. And then this one can curve up. And basically what you want to do is just... This one can have 2 spikes at the end. And another big curve like this. And you basically just kind of want to go around and stop about here. And then there'd be another one about here. And then just one more kind of going in the middle of the face and stopping about there. Get a nice little curve line up there like that. And can erase this line right here. Just so you get a better idea of her head. And that's pretty much it on how you draw her face. So now we could kind of go into her body here. Okay, we're not going to draw in her hands first. We'll kind of just draw in her body shape and then work our way to the hands and then draw everything else. So I'm going to draw in her body shape a little bit better. She's basically wearing like this short like top, and she has like a sports leotard on or something. So this is how it's going to look. So you have a curve line going out here, kind of stop about here, and then this is where you get like her short shirt. And then the rest of her body will kind of curve down, kind of bump out a little bit, and then just go straight into her leg here, like that. And the shirt kind of goes in like that. This line kind of curve in a little bit, kind of move out when you get to her hip, but then go straight down when you get to her leg here. And you get a curve line right about here. And this will just go down, have a slight bend in it to the foot there. This one's just going to go straight down like that. And then you could draw in, she has kind of like a chest fur, so to draw that in, very similar to like these shapes up here. You just draw kind of like 2 spikes. We're going to get 1 and then 2. Just going to go up like this. And now we could get in her shoulder, which will be about here, and just be this kind of curved line that goes over. And then kind of into the hand here. I'm just going to kind of gesture this in because I want to see how we do the hand. So now that we got that done, let's jump into the hand. So the hand here isn't too bad. It's actually fairly easy compared to like normal hands, because she has like I guess they're like fighting gloves, like MMA gloves. I don't even know what they are, but it's basically kind of like this square here. We're gonna go over, down, and it just kind of has like a round bottom. So you get kind of like a shape like this, but we're gonna give it a little bit more depth here, and we can actually darken this. This is a pretty good shape for it. And right here we're gonna draw a nice little curve line to give it a little bit of depth. And then we're gonna get her fingers. We're gonna get 1, 2, 3, and 4. And basically I like to start off with the pinky here. We're just going to draw a line going down, kind of curve it over and in, and you kind of curve it in like that. Then we're going to get like her palm, which is just this curve line that kind of hugs the bottom of the glove here. And the glove also has a strap, so you could just kind of draw in a little rectangle right here, and then erase the in-between like that. And then here, what we're going to do is I'm going to jump into the pointer finger, and the pointer finger is going to go out a little bit more, and then in. And then these fingers will just go over and in, over and in. Like that. And I'll erase some of this guidelines. And redraw it in so you guys can follow along, and it's nice and neat. But these hands are not too bad. Like that, super simple. And now that we got like her hand in, we could draw in her arm better. So we're gonna get basically this kind of bigger, kind of oval shape, like a cylinder, almost, like that. And you can erase any overlap that's going in between it. And now we could draw in kind of like her arm. I'm going to erase any overlap here. So it'll kind of go out a little bit. This will go out, kind of bend up, go in here, and this will just simply go down like that. So there's her arm. And now here she's kind of wearing like sports tape. So to draw that in, you just draw like parallel like curve lines like this that wrap around. Kind of go in different directions too, so this one goes this way, this one will go this way. We'll have one kind of going this way underneath it. Have another one going like that. Again, make it look real like bandaged up like that. Very simple though. But now we could actually finish off her shirt here. And to do that, basically what we're going to do is draw kind of like a line going up, over, and then it kind of curves in like this, so you get like the top of her sleeve. And then this, you're going to see like her short shirt on top, and it'll be over like that. And then this will go into kind of like the cheek here. There we go. And now here we're going to get kind of like this part right here, and it'll just be a curve line like that. And then her arm will go down like this, and you just see it's just done with one line. Very simple. And now we can get into her other hand, which still isn't as bad thanks to these big kind of MMA gloves she's wearing. So basically we get our little square rectangle box thing right here, and the bottom's very round, so you keep it round. Shape like this, and then here we're going to give it a little bit of depth by drawing a line going across and then down. And then here we're going to go over, round it off on the bottom there like that. And now we can kind of just draw in the fingers. So we're going to start with the pinky again. We're going to just draw it going out, kind of curve over, down, and it's going to curve in a little bit. Then we get the palm here, and then the strap like that. Next finger will start about here and just curve over and then down. Then like her middle finger is going to go up a little bit and then over like this. Curve in like that. And then her last finger, or pointer finger, is basically going to go straight up and down like that. And then you see a little bit of her thumb here, which is a curved line going out. And then it wraps over and in. Like that. And you will see a little bit of this part. So you just draw a curved line, and then maybe like 1 or 2 lines curving in like that. That's pretty much it for her hands. And again, her shirt's really short, but I'm going to extend it a little bit so you can just see the bottom. So we're going to go down and just draw a curved line going across and then up. Again, it should be around the arm length, but that kind of looks bad. Just it's stopping right here, so I'm going to just draw it kind of underneath like that. But it's even shorter than that. Again, it's probably around here. But after we got that done, we could just draw, for her pants, this little highlight line that just follows this line like this. It's like a little stripe that goes down. But now we could draw in her shoes, and her shoes aren't too bad either. So we're going to break it down to kind of like 2 parts. So we're going to get the top part of the shoe, which you're going to get like this kind of rectangle box shape. And here you're just going to curve line, going to go down like this. So you get like a big box shape, and then you get like a smaller one right there. And then with this big box, we're going to get a nice little curve line that goes around like this. And now here we're going to kind of gesture in the shoe shape. So it's going to go down, kind of over, around, and then up like that. So there's that shoe. And now for details, she has 3 laces that go across. So you just draw a curved line. Actually, you basically just draw this shape again. Like that. You get 1, you get 2, and then you get the 3rd one. Like that. And then you get a line going down the middle. Like that. Then we're going to get a curve line here, and a line, this line extends down to this little curve. This curve's going to go over and up. And then you're going to get another curve that kind of goes out, over, and then kind of curves in like this. Again, it's a little complicated, but as long as you're like following along, it shouldn't be too bad. Now we're going to get the sole of the shoe. So we're going to go over. Now here it's going to bend up a little bit and then go in like that. And the sole of the shoe is just this little rectangle that hugs the bottom here. Like that. And now here for the last part for shoe design, it's basically this line that goes across like this, and then it goes up into 2 like squares here, and this whole part is black. So you could just shade all this in black like that. So there's one shoe. Now we can get the other shoe, which is in a little bit of a different pose, but very similar elements. So what we're going to do is draw a curved line like this, and this will be our kind of box shape. And then under the box shape, we're going to get that little curved line like this. And now here, we're just going to draw a line kind of wrapping around the leg here. And then just get a little curved line right there like that. Whoop. And we can erase some overlap here. And basically this shoe shape, it's pretty much just going to go down like this, kind of over and up, like that. And now what we could do here is draw in like the front part, like that, and then get the 3 laces, so a curved line. So we get 1, 2, and 3, and then a line that goes down the middle, and then this line that goes out and curves in like that, goes over, around and up. Then we get the sole of the shoe here, which kind of goes out a little bit, and then just follows the bottom here and goes up. And then I think for the outside part, she doesn't have that like part that goes across like this. She just has 2 rectangles that go up and over, and you could shade those in like that. Alright, we are almost done here. Last thing to do is draw in her big tail, and it's super easy. So basically what we're going to do is start about here and just draw a curved line that curves up and over like that. So you get like a nice big hook. And then same thing on this side, nice big hook that goes up. And we get to the top, very similar to what we did for like the hair here. We're basically just going to draw spikes that go around like this. So I'll start off here, just draw a line going out. Get a spike. And then I'll go into like another spike. And then another one. And another. And it goes out here like this. And then one more. Like that. And then, I guess she has like a striped tail. So basically to draw that in, basically what we're going to do is just draw kind of like jagged spikes like that. So we're going to get one that connects these two lines. Another one here. And basically this is how you make your stripes. So we get like one stripe. So one stripe, two stripe, and then the third stripe. And that is pretty much it. That's pretty much how you draw Tangle from the IDW Sonic comic. So here we go. I will put the sketch that I just did up here. Hopefully it will decide to stay. Here's the drawing I did beforehand. And there you have it. That's how you draw Tangled. So thank you again, Shadow the Edgelord 64, for the request. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can draw Tangled now fairly easily. Not a hard character to draw, if I'm being honest. Definitely look at a reference. It might take a couple of attempts, but I'm sure after like one or two attempts, you'd probably get it down. So yeah, anyway guys, thank you again for the request, Shadow. If you guys have requests, I do take them. All you need to do is leave what you want me to draw in the comment section below. I'll take your name, what you requested, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a drawing video, I randomly pick one off the list, so there's no rhyme or reason. So yeah, anyway, you can follow me on all my socials, links in the description below. You can like, comment, subscribe too, that helps me out. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.